Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Juneteenth. Doing something a little bit different today. The facility that I normally teach a Monday bootcamp class through, or for, I should say, is closed today, and I wanted to offer a workout, and I figured that a YouTube workout was going to be the easiest way and probably the most accessible way for anybody to join that was interested. Normally I do these classes on Zoom, so if you've ever wanted to know what a Zoom bootcamp class is like, today will be a good demonstration. You don't need any equipment for class today. If you want to grab a chair, or if you are in your living room and you have a dining table nearby or a couch nearby, for a lot of our core exercises, we're going to be doing planks, we're going to be doing some push-ups, things like that. And if you don't want to get up and down off the floor today, then you are welcome to do incline planks or incline push-ups on a chair, countertop, whatever you have. Most of these exercises, if you want to add a weight, you absolutely could. There's nothing stopping you. But this workout is designed to be a body weight only workout, so I hope you enjoy it. Just going to do a little bit of a tech check here. Just making sure everything is working okay. This is what we're going to go for today. It's all right for a strength class, right? So we've got a few more minutes before class starts, so probably about 6. I know if you're watching this as the replay, you can just kind of fast forward if you want to go past this part. So there's usually, when I do YouTube, there's usually about 5 to 10 minutes extra time at the beginning of the video, so feel free to fast forward. And also I have DVR set up, so if you get interrupted, you are welcome to actually pause the live. And then when you're finished answering the door, answering the phone, or what have you, you can come back and hit play again. It should work out for everybody. So this is kind of the boring part of the workout. So remember, you can always fast forward a little bit if you're watching the replay, or you can pause if you are in class and something comes up. Plus, I started class a little earlier than I normally do on my YouTube lives to make sure that everybody was able to get on okay. Good morning, welcome. Starting to see a person or two pop in. So today we're going to do a body weight only, no equipment workout. The only equipment that you need is a chair if you want to do a little bit of substitutions or modifications for your push-ups and your planks, things like that. But we are going to do a lower body focused exercise, an upper body focused exercise, a core exercise, and then we're going to do a cardio exercise. So I will do everything I can to offer modifications for a lot of these exercises. If you want to add weights, you can. It's completely up to you, but this is meant to be a body weight only workout, so no equipment. We're going to do 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and we're going to do 2 rounds. So for a couple of these, or a few of these exercises, you're going to do the right side on the first round and then the left side on the second round. but got about 3 more minutes. And I have any other long-haired people with me? I have one hair that I swear keeps sticking. And then after a while, I start to think it's just my imagination. And then I don't know if anybody is in the Midwest with me or what the weather is like in your area. Yes, we're going to weather, but it sprinkled a little yesterday. Didn't really even get enough rain to register, so I'm still watering my garden. Still watering my garden. All right, just a couple more minutes. So does anybody else garden? I'm just curious. Flowers, vegetables, fruits. I kind of want to get like a cherry tree. I tried starting contender peach from seeds and I had 0 luck. 0 luck. And I'm sure that's just me. I'm sure that is just me. I've never tried to start trees. This is the first year that I've started plants from seeds and they survived, so. Just double checking to see if anybody needs anything on Facebook. Got about 1 minute to go until we're going to officially start class. Good morning. I see we've got some more people popping on this morning. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'll make sure you've got a little bit of space cleared out. Grab a chair if you want to do any modifications for your planks or your push-ups. Make sure you've got some water. It's very important, especially now that it's getting warmer. We need to be drinking our water. All right, so it's 8 o'clock. We're going to officially get started. All right, we're gonna start. Nice good tap of the toes. Let's tap it out and in. So we start to pivot on our heel. We're waking up our hips. Good 4, 2, good heels up, right then left, right and left. So we're rolling through the ball of the foot and the big toe. You can start to add a little bicep curl. So we're waking up our ankles, but we're also stretching out the bottom of our foot. Heels front, thumbs up. We're gonna start to wake up our shoulders. Good 4, 3, 2. Let's tap it to the side. We're gonna add a nice good chest press. Elbows can be a little bit down, shoulders away from the ears. If you need to, you can do right, left. 4, 3, toes to the back. We're going to straight arm press back. So belly is in. Good squeeze of the glutes, squeeze of the shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, knees up in front right here. We're gonna climb the ladder. Brace your core, shoulders over hips. Good 4, 3, 2, tap it to the side. We're gonna reach up overhead. So the most important thing is always to go at your own speed, go at your own pace. 4, 3, hamstring curls, reach and pull. Add an open and a close of the fingers. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, wood chops right in the center. Here we go, up and back. So shoulders in line with the hips. 4, 2, diagonal, high right, low left, up and down. So just nice, good reach. 4, 2, we're gonna switch sides, low to high, down and up. So the most important thing, as always, is to go at your own speed. My brain just has to keep up with the music, but you don't have to. All right, squat it out, down in the center, down and up. So shoulders over the hips, we've braced our core. So we're sitting our hips back towards our heels. 2, we're gonna slow it down. Down, 2, up, 2. So nice and tall, sitting our hips back into our heels. Try to go a little bit deeper. Last one. Good, forward step and reach right here. Forward step, take it back. Let's add a reach across the body. Forward step, reach, corner to corner. 2, side step, out and in. So start to sit into those hips. A little bit of an inner thigh stretch. 2, backward step. We're going to open and close. Start to drop down into a lunge. Let's take the arms up overhead, reach up. 2, jog or power march. So you can jog it out, you can power march. If you want to keep it low impact, 8, 7. Good, 4, 3, jumping jacks out and in. Start with a tap. This is low impact 1. Low impact 2, it's right here. Low impact 3. Not high, low impact, high impact. Heel curls. This is our hamstring curl. Big reach and pull, arms up. High impact, right here. Heel jog. 4, 3, skaters, side step, right here. So you can hop, you can step, you can tap. 4, 3, 2, good, march it out, shake it out. Grab a quick drink of water. Today, we have boot camp, body weight only, no equipment except for maybe a chair. We're gonna do 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 2 rounds. A lot of these, round 1 on the right, round 1 on the left. Lower body, upper body, core, and cardio. So we're gonna start, we're gonna take it back into a little bit of a lunge hold, or kind of a squat hold. Tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. 40 seconds, your time is on. So we're holding a low lunge, tap in, tap out, in and out. Challenge is we don't want to come up and down if we can avoid it. Even if it's just a mini one, we're sitting into this leg, into this glute, holding it down and up. So instead of going backwards and forwards, we're balancing on this leg right here. We got 12 more seconds, and we're gonna do push-ups. In the first round, we're gonna do a scapular push-up. So it's just your shoulder blades. So wall, table, chair, floor, your choice. Good, bring it up. Wall, table, chair. Scapular push-up, elbows locked, squeeze, and separate. 2 and 1. So we're on our hands, elbows are locked. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then separate. Squeeze and separate. So this is a very small movement. You do not want to let those elbows bend. So a lot of times we squeeze our shoulders and what happens is we bend our elbows or we shrug our shoulders. Down and up. So this is a good way to work on some shoulder stability. Good core. Good 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and bring it all the way up. Option 1, cross mountain climbers on the floor. Option 2, you're going to do rotations, standing nice and tall. Good, so here we go. So this is your standing option if you want to do cross mountain climbers. Standing option 2, or not a standing option, but a good option, is knee to the opposite elbow. So hold a good plank, especially if you're on an incline on a chair. You are welcome to do this on your elbows. So just a nice, good cross mountain climber. This is our core work right here. So if you need to stay up, we're right here. Nice and strong, core rotation. All right, your cardio. Option 1, tap, tap, lunge, tap, tap, lunge. Your time is on. So 1, 2, 3, bring it together, switching sides. 2, 3. Option 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you can take it, switch, switch, step it back, switch, switch, step it back. So your choice. So we want to try to get a little 1, 2, lunge it down. Option, tap, tap, lunge. Quick, quick, slow. 1, 2, 3. Good, bring it up. Going back for our lunge hold on the other leg. So good position. Back into a lunge. Hold it. In and out. In and out. Good taps. So again, if you have to come up, you can. You can make this a traditional lunge. Tap in and out. But I want you to try to hold it down low as you can. Tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. So nice and tall, shoulders over hips. Definitely feeling the burn here. Oh my goodness, keep going. You got this. I know we do. Good, we got about 5 seconds to go. So good tap, take it back. Good, bring it up. All right, push-ups. Scapular push-ups are okay, but I want you to try a regular push-up if you can. 2 and 1. So good, we're gonna take our push-up. We're gonna go down, bring it back up. Now if you need to just do your scapular push-ups, that is okay. There's nothing wrong with doing just the scapular push-ups. That's actually a really, really, really good exercise to do because it's gonna help you develop that strength and that mobility in the muscles that support your shoulders. Shoulders down and back. Take it down, bring it up. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that last one in there. Good job. All right, cross mountain climbers or your standing oblique crunches. Good, here we go. So knee goes over towards the opposite elbow. So shoulders over your wrist. Nice and steady. Sometimes we do this when we do our cross and we shift our weight and drop our hips from one side to the other. We want to stay nice and tall, knee over. So at an incline, back of your chair, tabletop, countertop, your choice. Floor is okay too. We have 10 seconds. We're going to go for our last cardio exercise before we move on to our next round. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to bring it up. This is our tap, tap lunge or our switch, switch lunge. Here we go. So tap, tap, lunge. Tap, tap, lunge. Good. Quick, quick, slow it down. Quick, quick, slow it down. Remember your option. Switch, switch, lunge it back. Switch, switch, lunge it back. So you can do switch, switch, together, lunge, making sure we're switching sides every time. Make it harder. Switch, switch, lunge. So low impact, just as good. Good. Bring it up. Grab a drink of water. Getting ready, we're gonna go right into our next combination. So next round, right leg, side lunge, bring it in, single leg deadlift. All right, plank walkouts, a balancing oblique, and then speed freaks. Good, in 4, 3, 2, 1. So right leg, step out into a side lunge, tap it in, single leg deadlift right here. Side lunge, challenge, don't tap, bring the knee up. Single leg deadlift. If you need to, side lunge, tap it back into a kickstand. So side lunge, tap it back, single leg deadlift. Good, bring it up and take it down. This is a good balance challenge, slow and steady, working on those legs. Good, bring it up, plank walkout. So we're gonna take it down, squat it. I want you to walk out into a plank. Time is on. Drop to your knees if you need to. Roll it back, stand up tall. So squat it down, walk it out, all the way. Knees down, walk it all the way back. And then if you want to, you can just walk it all the way out here, walk it all the way back. So you kind of stay down on the knees, but then you rock back a little bit. So good walk out. Walk back all the way up if you can. If you can't, drop to your knees, then walk it back. This is what you were able to do. Good. Staying down, or bring it up. Yeah, bring it up. I was like, what? Side obliques. So nice, good balance right here. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. If you don't feel like doing these today, down and up. So this is a second option. Otherwise, elbow to knee. If you put your hand here, you should feel like you're squeezing your ribs and your hips closer together. So good reach. Elbow to knee, ribs to hips. So try not to go side and then bounce. We want to balance on this standing leg. So it's getting work even while we're doing our abs. Good, bring it in. Speed freaks. You're gonna shuffle, reach for the floor. Shuffle, reach for the floor. Good, so option is you can do sidestepping crab walks. Your time is on. So nice and quick, right here. If you wanna shuffle, you can do a little jog and a squat. So shuffle if you can. I can only get about 3 or 4 steps. I have to move my chair to get 4. It's okay if you can't touch the floor. Challenge, sit back into those hips. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're gonna do our side lunge to our deadlift. On the other side. Here we go. Side lunge, tap it in, single leg deadlift. Option, side, no tap. Working on balance, working on strength. Side lunge, kickstand it back. Good deadlift. I want you to challenge yourself as you do this. This leg is getting a lot of work, especially on those single leg deadlifts. We don't want to let that knee just hang out back there. We want to squeeze the glute. Good job, bring it in. Plank walkouts. Now you can also be on your chair. Good, time is on. Squat it down. Walk it back, keeping your chest over the chair. Walk it back in. So this is an option. I'm not letting my body go backwards. I'm kind of walking up on my tiptoes. Walk it back, walk it forwards. And I want everyone to try doing these plank walkouts. So shoulders stay over the wrist, drop to the knees if you need to, walk it back, bring it up. Shoulders down, core braced. Good, bring it all the way up. We're gonna do our side obliques. Good, here we go, shoulders down and back. Elbow to knee. Have your hand here. You can have your hand on your shoulder. We want this good squeeze. And this is one that we don't need a lot of weight for. We want to make sure it's strong and it has good endurance, but we don't need to go for size. So we don't need to go for lots of weight. This is also really good for balance. Good, 10 seconds to go. We're gonna do our speed freaks last time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right, speed freaks. Give yourself a little bit of space, moving side to side. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you can do little quick steps, squat it down. So you're kind of doing a little crab walk, side to side. You can grapevine and do a little bit of squats. You can do shuffles. Goal is to get your heart rate up and to do some side to side movement. Now make sure we're not shifting, doing anything weird here. It's a good squat. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Grab a drink of water. Keep the body moving. So, next round. Single leg curtsy. Nice and tall. Curtsy, tap it in. Make it harder. Skater, you don't touch. A little bit harder. And we're gonna do bent over rows, no weights. We're gonna do some good rotating planks and a frog jump, jog back. So single leg curtsy, one side, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So single leg curtsy, cross, tap it up. If you can stay sunk into this leg a little bit, otherwise, I want you to squeeze the glute, bring it all the way up. So if you find yourself walking or standing, leaning forward a little bit, like all the time, I want you to squeeze and bring it back up all the way. That means up at the top, you tighten the glutes. We don't push the hips forwards or arch our back. Down and up. Make it a little bit harder. 2, and 1, as you try not to touch. All right, bent over raises. So I like to sometimes lead with my pinky. Nice, good forward fold. Lift and down. Lift and down. Head stays above the heart. If your heart rate is really high, you can do this sitting. We don't want to bring it up. And flip out to the side. Shoulders down. Try to get parallel. Lead with the pinkies, shoulders away from the ears. Should be feeling this back of the shoulder. We want to try not to squeeze the shoulders together on this one if we can. We want to get those little muscles to do some work. Make it harder. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, last one. All right, bring it in. Rotating side planks. If you want to pick a side to do a side plank and stay there. Good, so rotating side planks, legs a little wide. We're gonna rotate all the way to one side, bring it in the center, rotate to the other side. If you are not ready for that today, pick a side and hold it. Pick a side and hold it. You're good. If you don't want to do planks, wrists are bothering you, I want you to do a farmer's carry. I want you to pick a heavy weight on one side only, walk around with good posture. So you don't want to lean or tilt. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Cardio. Frog jump back. Shuffle. Frog jump forward, shuffle back. Frog jump forward, shuffle back. Good. So frog jump, jog it back. Option, big step, good march. If you are stepping, remember which leg you start with, because you have to start with the other leg the next round. So big step, march, jog, shuffle back. If you want a frog jump, jog it back. Soft knees. You're landing in a squat. Even if it's a high one, you're dropping down into that squat. Be nice to your knees. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Single leg curtsy or skater on the other side. 3, 2, and 1. So a good curtsy, bring it up. Nice and tall. So make sure we're not turning when we do our curtsy. Drop it down, take a nice step back and a nice cross. We're getting outer thigh and glutes here. So we're hitting a smaller glute muscle just a little bit more. Remember your challenge option. Take it down, try not to touch. Single leg squat with a cross behind. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bent over T-raise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is your seated option. You can see my chest and my tummy are resting on my thighs, but I'm not hunched over and rounding. I'm nice and tall, up and down. I'm gonna do triples. 3, 2, 1, and in. Think about leading with your pinky. 3, 2, 1. Don't let your head go below your heart here. It's okay to be a little bit more up. Good pulse. Get those pinkies up nice and high. Lift, lift, lift. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up nice and careful, or head down to the floor. Rotating side planks. You can do this on your knees. Your time is on. So you're in a good plank on your knees. I want you to try to go all the way over onto the side of your knees. Sometimes we open and we rotate here and we forget about bringing the rest of our body with us. You can do this on your elbows as well. Nice, good reach. So that may feel better if you have issues with your wrists. It may feel better to be on your elbows. If you have issues with your shoulders, a lot of times it's also better to be on your elbows. Sometimes it just feels better that way. Good rotating plank. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. We're gonna do our frog jump with our march back. Good, here we go. So if you were stepping, the other leg needs to start your step and your jog on the way back. So if you're a righty, you might be doing your left and it might feel kind of odd. You might automatically want to start with that right foot. Practice leading with your left. You can also do a little bunny hop and a little jog, so you might not go very far. You're still getting that impact, still getting a little intensity without going so hard that you hurt yourself. Good, bring it in, shake it out, grab a drink of water. We are going to head down to the floor. Yes, you can absolutely stay up if you want to. We're going to do a bridge. If you are staying upright, instead of a bridge, you're going to do a glute kickback. We're gonna do side-lying tricep press-ups. You can absolutely do this on a wall. You can do this on the wall. And then we're going to do a crunch with a leg lower. If you are standing, you're gonna do mummies. And mountain climbers, you're going to jog in place. That's part of our cardio. So if you're staying upright, or you can do mountain climbers on a chair. Let's go ahead and take it down. We're gonna do bridges, marching bridges. Remember, if you're staying upright, you're gonna do those glute extensions back, like you're trying to point your toe and lead with your heel. Let's bring it all the way down. Let's lift up into a bridge, hold it, and now we're gonna start to add a march. So your 40 seconds is on. Now your challenge with your march is a lot of times if you've got a side that's weak, when you lift your leg, your glute is gonna drop towards the floor. Your challenge is to keep your hips lifted at the same height and not allow them to drop. It's okay if your lift is a toe lift or a heel lift, or you lift it just a little, just an inch or two. This is fine. 10 seconds to go. We're gonna go for our tricep press up, our side lying press up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it down. We're gonna go onto our side. So this hand is here, this hand is right by our shoulder. Try changing your body position. So I have a knee bent and a leg straight. That makes this a little easier for me. You can try having both legs straight. You can try both legs bent. I find that one a little bit harder. You can take the legs out in front a little bit. But I like one knee bent, one leg straight. Nice, good push. This is a hard one. Shoulder down. You can have your hand here instead of wrapped around your torso. So you can think about pulling this shoulder down, not letting it creep up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna flip over for the other side. Flip over for the other side. So nice, good press up. Again, hand is by your shoulder. Give yourself a hug or hand on the shoulder. This is this is good triceps. Body weight in. Again, you can do this standing. You're gonna be against a wall and your feet are gonna be a few inches away. Shoulder is there, and then this hand is by your shoulder, and you're gonna do the same thing that we do. So as you do this one, especially against the wall, you don't wanna push and just move your upper body. If you're against the wall, you're kind of moving your entire body as one piece, like you're holding a side plank. Good, bring it in. We're gonna do a crunch and a leg lower. Crunch and a leg lower. So, right arm, right leg, open, and then we're gonna bring it up. So option 1 is right here. Your time is on, so your body doesn't go anywhere. Option 2, we bring it up. So we add a crunch. Option 3 is you bend that knee. Short lever, easier. Long lever, harder. Good, so nice and tall. Good reach. Even on the way down, low back stays glued to the floor. Pull that belly in. Two, and 1. If you're standing, you're gonna jog, or you're gonna do your mountain climbers on an incline or on the floor. Good, shoulders down and back. We're gonna jog our mountain climbers. So this is your cardio. I want you to jog it. If you're staying upright, right here. Just a nice good jog. Nice good jog. So mountain climbers if you can, less than 20 seconds to go. Now if you are on your knees or not on your knees, if you're on an incline, you're on the floor. We don't want to let the bum up like we're kneeing ourselves in the chest. Drive the knees between the hands, between the elbows. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Last time. We're gonna go all the way through. We're gonna go for our bridge with our march. 2, and 1. Good. So nice, good bridge. Hold that bridge up there. Tuck your tail a little bit. Squeeze your glutes. Now we're going to start to add a march. If you want to make it harder, you're going to add a march with a knee extension. So check your glutes. If you find that your glutes are only an inch or 2 off of the floor, squeeze them, but without arching your back. So it's finding that neutral pelvis, squeezing the glutes, and adding that march. So yes, we're getting legs here, but we're also getting core. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it in. Triceps. Sideline tricep. 3, 2, and 1. So bottom leg bend, top leg straight. Bring it in. Sometimes I feel a little floppy when I do this one. So deep breath, inhale, exhale, push. And this is a challenging one. If you absolutely have to, do this upright or grab weights. You can always do a kickback. 10 seconds to go. Pull that shoulder down. Good position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flipping over for the other side. This is one we do twice on both sides. 2 and 1. Good. So nice, good push. Bring it up and down. So this leg being straight acts as a bit of a counter lever. Make it a little easier for you to push it up and bring it down. Keeping this arm close to your torso is going to be easier than having it farther out and away from you. So if you're really struggling, make sure that your hand isn't way out. Keep it close, safer for your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Onto your backs. Nice, good crunch. We're gonna do our single leg. We got 2 more exercises, and then we are gonna be done. So here we go, start. This is kind of like a dead bug. So we tuck our tail just a little bit, pull that low back into the floor, and then we're adding an arm and a leg reach right here. Arm and leg reach. Make it a little harder. We add a crunch, but when we open, our low back stays glued to the floor. So this is a good reach. Every time you exhale, reach up. I want you to try to touch those toes, but I want you to point your toes and get them as far away from you as you can, so you have to work a little harder to get up there. Good, last one. Let's bring it over. We're gonna do our mountain climbers. This is your last exercise for this workout. So shoulders down and back right here. I want you to try to do quick because this is your kind of cardio. So incline is great. If you're down, you can still do this, but I want you to try to get that heart rate up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Less than 20 seconds to go. So good neutral position. Go as long as you can, rest when you need to, join back in when you're ready. Almost done, almost done. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it down. If you're on the floor, have a seat. If you're standing, walk it around a little bit, grab a drink. We're gonna get our heart rate and our breathing down, and then we are going to stretch. So nice and tall. Let's take that right leg out. You can hold it up. You can have your hands here, little hips, but we're going to lift that leg up from the hips nice and straight. We're gonna circle the ankle, go the other way. Good, set it down, shake it out. If you were cramping a bit, nice and tall, lift the other leg. Good circle, go the other direction. Good, set it down, shake it out. If you were cramping a little bit, Option 1, legs are straight. I want you to squeeze your quads and I want you to flex your feet. But I don't want you to hunch. Be as tall as you can. So that may mean you open from the hip, lean back a little bit. But I want you to have those legs straight, flexing the feet. So I actually feel my heels off the ground because I'm flexing the fronts of my legs. Good. And then we're going to relax. Nice and tall, still flexing. I want you to walk it forward just a little bit. The goal is to stretch the backs of your legs without relaxing your quads and letting the knees pop up. I want you to squeeze them, little reach. And if you are really tight, your goal might be to sit tall. That is okay. You can see I'm not very flexible, and it's all right. Good, let's bring it in. Cross the right foot over the left. Sit as tall as you can. Pull that knee towards the opposite shoulder. If you want to, you can add a torso rotation, but this is optional. And how far you go is between you and your spine. Good, bring it in. Switching sides. Cross the foot, sit tall. Pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder. And again, if you want to add a torso rotation, you can. But this is between you and your spine. Let's bring it in. Bottoms of the feet touching. Sit tall. We're going to take those legs out. So sit as tall as you can. Gentle press on the inside of the thighs. And you can add a little bit of a forward fold if you'd like. Good, we're gonna bring it in, flipping over hands and knees, couple of cat-cows. So tuck the toes under, we're gonna inhale and exhale. Good, inhale, exhale. We're gonna sit back, come to a half kneeling position, one foot in front of the other. Shoulders over ribs. Tuck your tail feathers, squeeze your glutes. We're gonna add a little bit of a push forwards. Knee stays over our shoelace. Gonna give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. You should still have a tucked rib, especially if you're tucking and squeezing that glute. So we don't wanna arch our low back. Tuck and squeeze, good stretch. Release, switching over to the other side. So nice good tuck, nice good squeeze. We're going to push our knee forward a little bit if you need it. And then we're just going to give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. You can also support yourself here. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release both knees. We're going to tuck our tail, squeeze our glute. Option 1. One hand reaches back for the other, good stretch. Option 2 is you're gonna tuck your toes under, reach for the heels. You squeeze your glutes to protect your low back. So we don't wanna have glutes relaxed. We wanna squeeze those glutes. Open it up, release. Take a deep breath, bring your strong leg around to the front. Toe is a little bit underneath the knee, shift your weight. Push up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Relax the shoulders. Look to the right, look to the left. Center, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring it in the center. Hands at your chest, they pull your chest down, mouth is closed. Lift the chin, pulling the chest down. Tuck the chin, pulling the chest down. You can curl your fingers. Good, 2 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Bring it in the center. Big breath in, spread your fingers, lift your heels. Exhale, thumb to index, middle, ring, pinky, heels down. 1 more time, big breath in. Spread them out. Exhale, index, middle, ring, and pinky, and you are all done. So I hope you enjoyed today's workout, and I will probably see you in class tomorrow, 8 a.m. Zoom, just like normal. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, suggestions, you name it, go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you later. So bye.